What's good, boys? We're back, and today we're playing the same deck as yesterday because the gimmick was so good, and it's going to be a little bit of a late upload. Today is Orthodox Easter for me, and I'm not really religious. My mom is, so we're doing some stuff for Orthodox Easter, which is nice. She made a nice cake that she helped make yesterday. It was pretty good, and well, it was pretty good, and it still will be pretty good. Is what's about to happen here. We got to go for a monk. This is probably really bad from him. He doesn't need to do that. He just wasted a bunch of elixir. So I'm going to go for a balloon. And I am going to pop this monk ability. Nice. Sensational. Hopefully everything attacks the monk. Yes, it does. Beautiful. This balloon should get enough value to where it's not really an issue. Yep, when it dies. Good stuff. Good job, balloon. The bomb should take everything else out, and we're locked in. But yeah, so today was kind of a just diabolical day at work today. I'm not going to lie. I was super busy. I'm really tired. I don't know if you guys can tell. But I've learned that I can't record right after work, because I'm really tired and like the recording comes out bad, so I had to wait a little bit. I also got this monster from 2 days ago that I've been like slowly sipping. I've realized that like energy drinks are just like just terrible. I feel like shit after drinking them if I drink like most of it or the whole thing. This guy just wants to go. That was not the card I meant to play there. That's unfortunate. This should be okay. Nice little log. Should hope to take this out. Yep, good stuff. Hopefully he doesn't pop the night ability. Okay, he doesn't pop the night ability. Good stuff. Let's see if he wants to go for a goblin hut. That would be a little bit bad from him if he does. I'm going to go for this balloon still, though. And we're going to see what happens here. I'm going to pop the monk ability. Sensational. Get on the monk, son. Kill everything. This is good. 1 hit. Maybe 2 hits for that. Nice. I'm going to pop this. Hopefully take out the furnace as well. Good stuff. 1 hit. 2 hits on the furnace. Furnace dead. I mean, this is pretty good. We're up in damage, too. Things are looking up. Yeah, I really like this gimmick after yesterday's video, and so we're playing it again today. So that's the plan. Yes, other things. So I wanted to make a video last night again, but I'd already recorded, and the reason is I kind of have like a crazy interaction, like with a person in real life. It was a little bit like kind of diabolical, okay? And what happened was, I live in the city, right? I'm used to like homeless dudes, okay? Like this is kind of a huge part of being in the city. It's just straight up like, you know, homeless dudes are around. Oh, nice Evo Archer value right there. It was tough. Let's go with this, and then we're going to pop the ability, and then we're going to prediction log him, which is even better. So hopefully, we get archers down as well. So hopefully this balloon will lock in. Not bad. I'm going to pop the balloon ability as... Okay, it just didn't get off. That's fine, though. We can get some value off the balloon bomb, which is great. Let's go for a low cannon down here, and then pull this up with an ice spirit, hopefully. He doesn't get any bar barrel value. Good stuff. Good earthquake as well. This should hopefully take everything out. This monk should tank for the furnace as well. This is going to be a tough game, though, because he has poison. I don't really have anything for that. So let's go for archers in the middle. He's going to play something, I'm assuming. Take that out. Oh, he didn't quite take it out. Let's go for a monk ability to tank, so this archer can get a ton of value. Good stuff. We'll set up our defense with another low cannon. We're kind of locked in here. He doesn't really... I mean, he shouldn't graveyard, at least. He really shouldn't. Let's go with this. Let's go with a log. He's going to pop the Hero Knight ability in any second, I think. Yep, pop the Hero Knight ability. And I just suck still at defending that because, I don't know, I'm just terrible. And I'm going to get a balloon behind this early. And this is going to be it's going to have to be kind of a crazy push. I'm going to go for Evo Archers here. Very nice. I have to go for an Earthquake, like, right here. Otherwise, yep, things are going to look grim. Let's go with this ability here. Ooh, I kind of didn't do the thing that I wanted it to do. Take that out. Oh my god, we killed the furnace. Oh my god, balloon lock in. Balloon, 1 hit. Balloon, 2 hit. Balloon, can we get a third? Balloon, we win the game, and this gimmick is still fire after like a day and a half of trying. And I've identified the counters, and I'll continue with my story in a second, but I've identified the counters to this gimmick, okay? And the counters are Ewiz, kind of bats, kind of Tesla, because you can't deflect anything with Tesla. Ewiz is just like the hard counter, even though the balloon ability hits it. If they have like Ewiz and bats, and this deck will only lose if people have 2 of those counters specifically. So spells aren't counters because monk can just reflect them. So yeah, it's just good stuff all around. Let's go with this. Go with this. Block the firecracker ability. You know, get a bunch of value hopefully from our archer. We'll see if that actually ends up happening. Please, archer, lock in. Nice. Make sure the firecracker gets tons of damage on my tower. That's awesome sauce, bro. Let's go with an ice spirit down low here. And completely miss it. Okay, really bad job for me because that's 500 damage for my opponent, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, yes. So back to the story. Okay, this guy's got Tesla, so this is already going to be a little... That was not the balloon I wanted to play either, but that's okay. Let's go for these over here. I'm just not going to pop the monk ability because there's just no need at all. That's a good... Man, this guy's tough, bro. But we still get a balloon hit. Oh, what? That's some bullshit right there, actually. That's unbelievable. Let's go with this. Go with this. And hopefully this Ice Spirit will do the Lord's work here, taking out everything that we need to. Okay, we're just cooked. That's awesome. I can't really defend this that much. I'm not going to commit my Evo Archers to this. We're just going to take a bunch of damage. It is what it is. We're going to have to be able to kill his... What's it called? His Firecracker early with our Monk. Otherwise, we're kind of chopped. Yeah, it's going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one, I'm not going to lie. I think we're going to split our Evo Archers in the back and set up for another push momentarily. But yes, so... Story from last night. I was walking home, and I was seeing my boy, who I don't see often, because, well, I'll tell you why I don't see him often, and the reason is he works on a boat. Okay, he works on this boat, and, you know, that's really bad Tesla, I feel like, somehow. Pop our Monk ability real quick. Very nice. Okay. I don't really understand what the thought process is, because our guy's going to live forever here, and that's one hit. That might be 2 hits. That might be 3 hits. No, not quite. I'm getting a little ambitious here. Evo Archer's putting in work, dude. Evo Archer's so good in this deck. Let's log here. Sensational. Let's see if he wants to go for a hog. That's good stuff. Sorry, I'm like low-key locked in right now. I shouldn't be locked in. I should be locked in on storytelling. And yeah, so I have a friend, and he's like a marine biology major, okay? And you know how I always talk about, like, CS, you know, jobs are cooked, right? The job market's so bad. Marine bio, it's, like, significantly worse, I'm pretty sure. So that's not good for marine biologists. And so, as a result, my friend is, like, you know, forced to take this job where he works on this boat, okay? And it's just, like, the worst thing ever, apparently. Did I fuck that up? I really fucked that up. Ooh, so bad. Did I miss the log? I missed the log. This is really bad. This is what happens when I start storytelling, I'm not gonna lie. But, I'm just gonna let that go, for real. Let's get another... Let's pop this Monk ability. Nice. Good stuff. Go with this, go with this, go with this. I'm getting a Discord call. Absolutely horrendous timing. But it's okay. We recover, because we have a Monk down along with 2 Archers. And I know I'm supposed to be telling stories, but I'm kind of dog shit at this whole YouTube thing, so I don't do that. Let's just pop our ability, and that's gotta be GG. Please, I swear to God, if this Tesla stays alive for a moment longer, I'm gonna lose my mind. And I don't think it matters, because our balloon's just gonna get a hit on the king. It does not get a hit on the king. Let's put our Evo Archers real quick, so we get max value. Go for a cannon up high. I missed the cannon. Awesome. Let's go for an earthquake. Please take that hog out. I've played absolutely horrifically this game. I do not deserve to win. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose. Okay, I do win. Okay, I don't know what happened. Cool. Anyway. Yes, so, back to it. I completely forgot because of all the shit that's happening. But yes, my friend is forced to work on this boat, okay? And this boat is terrible. He works 7 days a week, basically no pay. It's really bad. Like, it's just genuinely the worst thing ever. He doesn't not get paid. He gets paid, like, very little. He gets paid maybe, like, I don't know, below minimum wage in Massachusetts, which is like 13 an hour, or it's like 12 an hour. It's something ridiculous. And so that's just the worst for him, right? Like, apparently, I can't believe the job prospects are so bad that after getting a college degree, you're forced to work at this, like, on this boat, basically. Why the fuck is everyone playing Bard Barrel? What is going on right now? And our Archer lives. That's so big. Good stuff, man. Can we pop our Monk ability? We cannot. Oh, that would have been great, though. I'm not gonna do that anything actually about this. I'm gonna let this go. I could have like ballooned or something, but I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it's another drill. That's kind of bad for me, I fear. Let's go with this. Go with this. Hopefully up high. Knock that back. Freeze it as well. Kill the... Okay, Archer King was the big threat. We're chilling. Anyway, I'm really struggling to keep the story locked in right now. But yeah, so I saw this guy, and he was just talking about how bad his like trip was. Not trip, but like just job in general was, which sucks. Just absolutely the worst thing ever. You hate to see it. Apparently on his trip there was this guy called the Skate Fucker. Like, that was his nickname, and it was because he was literally on this boat for so long. He decided, I'm gonna have sex with a skate. And for those of you that don't know, a skate is like it's a type of fish. It's one of the ones that like sits on the ocean floor and kind of just like hangs out. That is not the poison, my friend, because this Archer Queen is just gonna die, man. What's the point? I don't really understand, because the Archer Queen is just dead now. I don't really know. One more hit. Sensational. We're just gonna get a nice valuable log here. Good stuff. That's an E. I'm just dead. Okay, well, we tried, boys. We tried. We really did. Hopefully this Earthquake will slow everything down enough. Evo Drill is just so broken now. There's nothing you can do about it. But yes, so that guy was just called the Skate Fucker because he fucked that fish, and I just can't believe that's a real person that exists and your name is that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So that was interesting. But what really was kind of the thing for me was that wasn't even the craziest, like, that wasn't even the crazy part of my evening. That was not the ability I meant to hit. Okay, Archer Queen, Can we lock in? I wasn't even paying any attention at all, which is just, I'm just throwing. He has Evo Snow. It doesn't matter anyway. Oh my god. But yes, he just has good game. He knows it's over for me. But yeah, so this guy's called the skate fucker. He's just fucking the skates, man. Like, it's insane that someone would do that. That's really bad for me, isn't it? Let's go with an Ice Spirit maybe and save our tower. Okay, we save our tower. Good stuff. Let's go with this. He's gonna play his cannon. You know, we're gonna do this. We're gonna pop our ability here. Nice. Okay, it's really bad. It's just over. It's so cooked. Okay, get a monk in front. And then we go like this. Then we go like this. And he has Evo Drill, so we lose. Very nice. Okay, awesome. We tried. We tried our best, team. We really did. Jump, jump, jump. Good job. Are we actually in this game still? The answer is no, because he has poison. But we really did try, guys. We really did. But yeah, so outside of the pizza place we're going to, because I was going with a friend to this pizza place, and we went and we saw this homeless guy. Okay, and this homeless guy, you know the homeless guy tech, man. This guy, you could tell he was homeless, right? Or not homeless, but like a drug addict or something. His eyes were like, tiny, like he's probably geeked off something. And he pulls up and he does this little sob story thing, like, can I have money? Can I have cash? And obviously I say no, okay, because my heart is not swayed by those by the lower end of society, okay, like, and that, and the reason this like kind of okay, I left this whole situation kind of like pissed off almost, okay, and I'll tell you why. All right, the reason I was so like annoyed by this situation is, hey, how dare this guy, like he was whipping out like my grandmother's like super old and whatnot. Dude, that's so annoying that it doesn't go for the witch. That's really bad. I should have had my finger on the trigger earlier in that situation. That was bad for me. But he's like, oh, my 96-year-old grandmother's like gonna die and I like need a bus ticket. And I'm just like, bro, like, come on, man. That just like, you're really gonna say this and like some people will believe you and like try to give you money, and it's just it's so I'm trolling so hard. Oh my god, I actually like it's just impossible to tell stories in this day and age. I've lost my tower, bro. I just can't do it. This guy is just talking about like, oh, my grandmother's like super old and she's gonna die and like I need money, otherwise I'm just cooked, okay? And so like obviously I feel terrible for this guy, right? But you can tell he's high as fuck. But the problem, at least the thing that made me like upset, was that my assumption of him was that he was like a fucking geek. He was a fucking tweaker, right? Like that was my assumption of this guy first time meeting him. And I'm someone who likes to think the best of people, if that makes any sense. Like I like to see someone and I'm like, I like to have faith in people. I like to trust. Okay, that's like kind of my thing. It's a really bad arrows from him, I fear. At least I think it is. Let's go for a nice log here. Can we take out the Mega Knight? Good job, Monk. You're doing your thing. Things are looking grim. Everything's bad. Ewiz, okay, he has Ewiz also as a counter, which is just so bad for me. Everything's just looking down right now. Okay, he has enough elixir for that, I guess, which is really bad. Let's go with this. Let's go with these up high. Maybe archers. I need you to lock the fuck in and maybe take out the Ewiz, perhaps. Okay, that's pretty good. Take that out. And we're going to need to lock in a little bit more. Let's get our monk down before it charges. Thank God we got it down before it charges. Good stuff. The problem is if he goes Mega Knight at the bridge, I just can't win, which, okay, that's not at the bridge, which is good. The real issue, though, is how do I get to the tower? So we're just going to go Balloon. The problem is, again, it doesn't really matter if I go Balloon because you can just go Ewiz. And Ewiz is, like, turbo broken against this shit. Nice. Okay, that's really good, though. Now, we're going to take that out, which is big. Let's go with Skeletons up high. Let's go with these. And he has arrows. I mean, he has everything. This is just, it's kind of unwinnable, I fear in this spot because I just can't really stop. He just has, like, every counter-ish card. There's just not much to do. And he has that also. And dude, I forgot that also hits air. So it wouldn't have even mattered because that's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that. That is a type of counter for this deck. I just trolled this game though. I'm just been trying to tell my story. But basically, I was just super disappointed because I came home last night and I was like, man, I really don't want to be like thinking about like just this homeless dude who I feel so bad for, but also he's probably a drug addict, and it takes me back to when I was a kid and when I used to like think about, like, I used to see homeless guys and I'm like, Mom, why don't we give them money? And she's like, because they're fucking bums, okay, because my mom's Russian and grew up in communist times, so I was celebrating Orthodox Easter, right? And so I'm just like, okay, well that makes sense, that's reasonable, okay? And let's pop our ability here. Absolutely sensational ability, horrendous cannon from my opponent, great value from everything. Kill that. Kill the Kill that. Good stuff. He respawns it, and we still get a balloon hit because we're goated with the sauce, and our archer's going to get a ton of value. Beautiful first push. We take everything out. This is where I like to be right now. Let's go for a cannon. That's not going to pull the hog, is it? It is going to pull the hog because I'm the goat. I'm the goat. That's why. And, okay. Good situation. I've gotten my story out the way. Now we can lock into the gameplay. I've kind of let these 2 past games go by me without actually thinking about it. And this guy's chopped. Though I will say, last guy had the counter with the Ewiz. I think Ewiz will have to get popular this season because, like, everyone has it for counters and stuff. But, okay, we're locked in. This is our time. This is our game to win. Our opponent's tower is at 2 health, which, you know, I didn't really think about. That's pretty crazy, Loki. But, yes, we're going to go for another monk. And we're going to go for another loon, which I could have played later instead of being stupid. And I'm going to pop our monk ability. Very nice. Hopefully this cannon will die. 3, 4 shots. Nice. And we're going to kill the furnace because our balloon ability is goated. Please don't go for the king tower. Doesn't matter. We're just going to take his tower. And this is what happens when I'm not fucking telling a story and we're locked in. But yeah, if you guys want to hear more about my boy's terrible time in the boat, let me know. The skate fucking is terrible. That's just like the worst thing I've ever heard. Apparently... my friend made the mistake of transferring from a ship because he was sent on a ship to like Alaska. See, it just keeps on getting worse the more I tell you. Okay, he was sent on a ship to fucking Alaska, okay? And he just was there for a little bit, and then he got like hurt or sick or something, and so his boss was like, okay, we're gonna take you off the boat and we're gonna put you in the factory, okay? And that's just like literally probably the worst sentence ever. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy's making like Chinese children look good, okay, with like the sweatshops and whatnot. Just like, holy fuck. All right, that's like generationally bad. That's a terrible fireball for my opponent. We're gonna pop our monk ability to set this. Hopefully, what's it called? This furnace dies. Good stuff. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get some skeletons up high. This guy's gonna get 0 damage on my tower because he's a bum. This is beautiful. Nice hog rider. Fuck, you completely missed the cannon. Luckily, my cannon will take out his cannon. Sensational. I'm not even going to defend this. Loki, I probably should have logged or something, but it doesn't matter. This guy's a bum. Pop our monk ability so it stays alive. Nice. Now he can't play anything at the bridge because it'll all die to the monk that's going to hopefully survive this. Go for a monk at the bridge. No prediction fireball. No a monk ability to break the firewall. Let's go with this. I'm going to be able to live. And that's GG. Light work. Mikhail from Special SA. I don't like what that sounds. What's his clan description, bro? Wait, what could it possibly be after we open our wallet? Goddamn drops, 3 freeze, absolutely terrible. 1 star. Okay, prediction. Put your bets on this. 1, 2, or 3 star. I don't think it can be a 4 star. Okay, we didn't even get the last chest because I'm broke. Battle log. Look at this guy. View clan. Special SA. It's all in Arabic. Don't know what's going on. I'll see you tomorrow.